Hello and welcome to a very, very nicely spec'd example with one of the most in-demand engines of the L322 spec Range Rover Vogue. Some would say perhaps the best looking, certainly one of the most iconic styling generations of the Range Rover, and this one is not only a Vogue, but it has the 4.4 litre TD V8 engine, and that engine is nothing less than a beast. As a prime example of that, in terms of pulling power alone, the low-end torque from this engine is actually higher than the Range Rover SVR from much later than this. With that 5 litre supercharged engine, this is 516 foot-pounds of torque, which is colossal pulling power with, again, 313 horses to complement that torque. So performance is effortless, and even its economy, thanks of course to being that turbo diesel, is surprisingly good. For a full-size, very well-equipped Range Rover, you can average around 30 to the gallon, and on the motorway up to 35, which is not bad at all for a 4.4 litre V8 in any 4x4, let alone a luxury flagship such as the Range Rover is. Now, the desirability on this model, as if the engine weren't enough, goes up even higher when you look at the price. It's under £10,000, and given that it's covered 14,500 less miles than the average for one of these, that is very good value. Its interior spec is gorgeous, certainly a very nice contrast with that Java black exterior. It's hard to go wrong with black on a Range Rover. They look absolutely fantastic. It comes, of course, as you would hope, with a full service history. In fact, it was recently serviced as well. Still has its original 2 keys and book pack intact, an MOT until August of 2025, and its most recent keeper, of which there have only been 3 since 2011, has had the car since 2016. So clearly they have adored this car as much as its next owner will as well. And of course, being a Range Rover, it has a very extensive list of optional extras, but that is including climate control, cruise control, a vast array of things which you would expect from a luxury vehicle, but in conjunction in particular with that engine, which is becoming harder to find because it is one of the more desirable models from this generation of the L322. It is a very nice car, and certainly a very impressive amount of car, again for under £10,000. These cars still have tremendous badge panache, fantastic road presence, very good performance thanks to that torque in particular, and in the case of this one, surprisingly good fuel economy as well. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding this 4.4 litre TD V8 Vogue, of course you could send us an email to the address here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155, or alternately of course on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.